Our start at Provincial Cup back in 1978 when your favorite Power Baron returned home from the Meadowlands and won in 2:02 and 4. The purse that night was $15,000. The next year, Wendy Dalloway won with KC3 from Foxborough in 2 minutes and 4/5. In 1980, Jimmy Doherty won with Best Baron in 2:01 and 4, and Gentleman Jim came back home the next year to win, equaling our track record of 2 minutes as he won with McGarrett N. In 1982, we were experiencing a muddy track, rated that night from 4 to 5 seconds off, and John Hogan won the Classic with Truman in 2:3 and 2. Last year, it was Jim Doherty for the third time, setting a track record of 1:59 and 4 with Nero's BB. And now it's August 31st, 1984. It's time for our Provincial Cup VII. We start our post parade with number 1 tonight, regarded by thousands of Maritimers as number 1 of all time. We've nicknamed him our pacing machine. He dazzled us here this spring as he swept the Labatt Blue Crown Series, setting our track record of 1:58. He also has paced in 58 at Truro and Charlottetown. He's won 20 times. He's finished second in his other 4 starts. He's won over $50,000 this year. At his head, his colorful owner, Mr. George Canning of Shubenacadie, Nova Scotia. And the third Maritime driver to reach the 2,000 win level, Dougie Walsh, and winner's accolades. Coming next, another Maritime champion. Mr. Premier, we draw your attention to this fellow. This colt, a 3-year-old, is New Brunswick bred, and he's the first Maritime bred performer to be invited into our Provincial Cup. He represents then the dreams of all our standard bred breeders. He established the Maritime record of 1:59 and 3 this summer at Halifax. He's won here at 2 minutes and 1/5. The all-time Maritime bred champion 3-year-old is owned by Moncton sportsman Murray Wade. He's been developed by one of our top colt men. Marcel Barrio parades his pride and joy, number 2, Angel Shadow.
Just hold it a bit there, please, just a bit.
Okay. I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that the coolers worn by the starters in Provincial Cup stay with the horses as a souvenir of their participating in this event. Number 2, Angel Shadow and Marcel Barrio. Now it is an extreme pleasure to welcome to the Maritimes one of the members of the famed Filion family from Angers, Quebec. We have 3 brothers with us tonight. First, here is Henry Filion, with one of the top horses from the top class at Montreal's Blue Bonnets. Supremely bred, he is by Meadow Skipper out of Born Rich, and she by Henry T. Adios. A winner this year at Blue Bonnets in 1:56 and 3. He's owned and trained by Renal Filion of Lachute, Quebec, in partnership with W. and M. Stewart of Soulbury, Pennsylvania. So let's welcome Henry Filion with number 3, Daddy Warbucks. Leading the horse is his owner and regular driver, Renal Filion. Number 3, Henry Filion and Daddy Warbucks. Coming next, our only visitor from New England, a slick 5-year-old son of Most Happy Fellow. He's won in 56 and 3 at the Meadowlands this year. He has 6 miles at the Meadowlands under 1:58. He has won since then at Foxborough in 58 and 3, and in his last start, he equaled the track record at the Skowhegan Fair in 2 minutes flat. Now owned by Walter Bassett of South Windsor, Connecticut, he's trained by Rodney Grady, a man who was with us back in Provincial Cup I. Let's welcome back for the second year in a row driver Bruce Ranger with number 4, Staunch Avenger. Number 4, Staunch Avenger and Bruce Ranger. Now let's welcome another flying filly on, this time with another top horse from Montreal. A starter in their special $100,000 challenge 2 weeks ago. This 5-year-old son of Keystone Orr has faced the likes of Mr. Dalbray, Boomer Drummond, and Umbrella Fella this year. Last year, almost a year ago to the day, he was second to Cold Harbor at a mile that stands as the fastest ever on the Canadian 5/8 mile track. Second that day in 1:52 and 3 and charted in 1:53. Standing at stud this spring, he's just returning to the races. This will be his 4th start for the Bayama Farms of Lachute, Quebec. Let's welcome Yves Filion with number 5, Supreme Jade. Number 5, Supreme Jade, and Yves Filion. And now we welcome another Moncton colt. He's a son of the great Albatross. He's a colt that's been racing at the Meadowlands for Nova Scotia natives Freddie Grant and Billy O'Donnell. At a 1:57 and 2 record as a 2-year-old, now with a new record 2 weeks ago of 1:54 and 4, and he is an eligible for this year's Little Brown Jug. For owners Ron Gauguin of Moncton and Bertac Cormier of Coquin, Wally Hennessy shows you for the first time in the Maritimes number 6, Malone Hanover. There he is, number 6, Malone Hanover and Wally Hennessy. Next, we introduce a horse that was developed on Prince Edward Island by Alex McPhee. At the time, he was owned by H.B. Willis. He went away to the Meadowlands and became a star. He also raced against the likes of Boomer Drummond. He sports a win race record of 1:54 and 2, and in his last start, defeated winner's accolade to win Charlottetown's Gold Cup and Saucer. From the Mona stable of Ottawa, Mike McDonald, one of the top Montreal rangemen now, makes his first appearance in the Provincial Cup with number 7, Pearl's Falcon. Number 7, Pearl's Falcon, with Mike McDonald. And now another New Brunswickiana pacer making his first appearance in the Maritimes. Last year, as a 3-year-old, he earned $118,000 in the New York Sire Stakes and took a half-mile track record of 1:59.2 while racing in the Del Insco stable. He comes home for the first time from Roosevelt Raceway in Yonkers to the stable of popular Fredericton sportsman Dave Khalil. Here's his man, Mike Downey, for rating number 8, Ned Blue Chip. Number 8, Ned Blue Chip and Mike Downey. So, ladies and gentlemen, there they are, our finest field ever. 2 maritime performers who've been setting records here at home. 2 more coming home for the first time. 4 maritime horses against 4 friendly invaders from Montreal and Boston. Your field for Provincial Cup VII. Cup 7, top of the stretch. Winner's Accolade, Doug Walsh. Angel Shadow, Marcel Barriel. Daddy Warbucks with Henry Fillion. Staunch Avenger, Bruce Ranger. Supreme Jade, Eves Fillion. Malone Hanover, Wally Hennessy. Pearl's Falcon with Mike McDonald. Ned Blue Chip with Mike Downey. Here they come. They're off. Winner's Accolade, the leader, Supreme Jade up forward and on the outside. Pearl's Falcon, they're 3 wide into the turn. It is Supreme Jade. Winner's Accolade racing second. Pearl's Falcon driving up on the outside. He is second. Winner's Accolade is racing third. They're by the 8th pole. Up the backstretch, they travel to the quarter, and Pearl's Falcon goes to the top. Supreme Jade is racing second. Winner's Accolade is third. Angel Shadow is fourth. Daddy Warbucks racing fifth. Staunch Avenger, Malone Hanover. Ned Blue Chip trails the quarter, 29 seconds. They go racing into the top turn. Pearl's Falcon on top of 2. Supreme Jade racing second. Winner's Accolade has third. Angel Shadow, he is fourth. Then it is Daddy of Warbucks, Staunch Avenger, Malone Hanover, Ned Blue Chip through the stretch. Here they come, they're racing to the half. Pearl's Falcon cutting it out. Supreme Jade is second. Winner's Accolade is third. Angel Shadow is fourth. Daddy Warbucks, Staunch Avenger going to the inside. There goes Winner's Accolade, half 59 and 3. They're into the turn, on to the 5/8. Pearl's Falcon. Winner's Accolade up and at him on the outside. Racing on a strong second. Supreme Jade is a third. Angel Shadow driving up fourth. Winner's Accolade goes forward. He shows on top. It is Winner's Accolade. Pearl's Falcon on the outside. Angel Shadow a strong third. Supreme Jade is fourth. Daddy Warbucks going up to fourth. Supreme Jade is fifth. 128 and 4 by the 3/4. Into the top turn, Winner's Accolade. Look who's at his wheel. It is Angel Shadow, and he's coming on. Daddy Warbucks to the outside. Pearl's Falcon on the inside. They swing for home. Winner's Accolade, Angel Shadow driving up a strong second. Winner's Accolade, Angel Shadow. Here comes Supreme Jade. Here comes Daddy Warbucks to the wire. It is going to be Winner's Accolade, Supreme Jade, Angel Shadow. Time for the mile. 59 and 3. Pleased to have with us Miss Shirley LeBlanc, this A&E 1984. And soon to be joining her, there she is, Mary Lynn McNeil, Miss St. John. And Premier Richard Hatfield. We're bringing all the starters back. One heck of a horse race, gentlemen. We have some souvenirs for you. As we mentioned, you keep your cooler blankets. To Eves Fillion, we have a blue jacket with gold cresting. A souvenir of your participation, sir, in Provincial Cup VII. A jacket and a cap. Thank you very much. Now to Mike Downey. a jacket and a cap. Thank you, Michael. And a Marcel Barrio with the New Brunswick bred Angel Shadow, a jacket and a cap. To Mike McDonald. Michael, thank you very much. To Wally Hennessy now, a jacket and a cap. Thank you, Wally. And for Eves Fillion. We hope you wear this proudly, Eves, around the stable area at Blue Bonnets and wherever you go. Thank you very much, sir. And to Bruce Ranger with number 4, Staunch Avenger. Bruce, a jacket and a cap for you. And again, thank you very much, Bruce. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Our pacing machine. Number 1 on your program, and I think number 1 in your hearts. Winner's accolade and Dougie Walsh. Down there being congratulated by Premier Hatfield was Mr. George Canning, the owner of Winner's Accolade. George, this has to be your biggest win. A trip tonight, folks, in 59 and 3. Again, it's difficult to determine just how much off our track had been. Had it not been for the rain, I'm sure that you would agree with me that we would have seen a new track record here tonight. Our congratulations then to number 1, Winner's Accolade.